Amici, amiche, international friends tuning in from outside of Italy. Eccoci qua, è un momento in cui sono molto felice perché nonostante siamo tutti chiusi a casa possiamo fare musica insieme, possiamo divertirci insieme e la cosa che mi scalda il cuore è che oggi a fare musica per noi è cTrix. cTrix è un amico, una leggenda, una colonna portante della scena chiptune mondiale che non è in Europa, è in Australia e quindi per fare questo concerto per noi, perché no Bisboch, quindi qua sul nostro canale, sta facendo questo show a un orario assurdo. Per noi sono le 5 del pomeriggio, in Australia è l'1 del mattino. Quindi, the show is going to start right now. I'm just introducing my very good friend Chris. I love him so much, so big up for Chris. And I'll just tell him to go on Facebook, and I leave you to his show because it's going to be amazing. So, go! And he should start right now. So I just tell you bye bye, and I leave the show to him.
All right, everyone, how are we going? I've just put a bit of volume up there. Hopefully we're getting some signal in the old machine. Hey, how are we all? Welcome to Australia, where it is 1:15 in the morning at the moment. We are sending this beautiful stream all the way over to Milano in Italy, and then of course back to the world. So thank you, Fabio, for hosting me tonight. And because I'm an Australian, I cannot start a show without a beer. So, there we go. As we say, cheers. So, today on the show, we have the Commodore AMIGA here. This is the AMIGA 1200. We have a 500 as well. I've just put them on the 1200 because it's a lot faster to play. So, we're instead of using floppy disks today, we're using a compact flash card inside here to make things a little quicker. I've got a keyboard as well. Let's have a listen. That's working. So we have a keyboard, and then we have the AMIGA, and I'm just going to play a bunch of songs. This first song was made with partially with Nano Loop on a Game Boy Advance, and then we sampled the Game Boy Advance into the AMIGA, and it's going to be playing some samples from the Advance in the AMIGA. If I press play, I think it starts off with a track. Yeah, so that's a little bit right there. And we're going to get into the first track, so enjoy. Out of tune, sorry. Well, hello, if you've just joined us. This is thanks to Kinobit and his wonderful channel. I am very lucky to be here tonight, broadcasting out of Milano, Italy, and yeah, it's just amazing that I can be here at 1:30 in the morning and in Italy, one of my favorite countries, at the same time. I'm playing a bunch of tracks tonight. Yeah, off the Commodore Amiga. I'm going to play a track off a release called A for Amiga, which hopefully won't copyright strike. That's out of my control. This is called Reach for the Stars, and then I'm going to play a track after that by Fear of Dark, who is a very talented English musician. We recently did a collaboration on stage. I've got to send him back his USB dongle for his keyboard, and then he will be able to add the parts. But we've got a video, really cool video of me and Fear of Dark playing a collab. I'm playing guitar and he's playing keytar, and we've got open MPT. But this, I've got a remix of one of his songs that's a family track remixed on the Amiga. But that's next. This is called Reach for the Stars. Thank you for joining us. Alright, I didn't plan on how I was going to get between these two tracks, and I've realised I've just put my synth out of tune. Hold on a sec. Analog synths, hey? Alright, here we go.
Wash your bass, baby.
ready for this.
There we go. Whoa, I forgot my speakers are up. Sorry. That was my fault. Thank you. That was a track called Bass Bins 88. Most of this stuff isn't released. It will be released at some point. I think this is kind of my lockdown mission. It was supposed to be to like release some stuff. And being me, I've just written more stuff. Like I've been working on a collab with a Japanese artist called Robot Prince. We've just done possibly one of the craziest tracks I've ever collabed on. So that'll be coming out soon. And then there's a bunch of Defil Mask stuff as well, which is for the Sega Mega Drive. I've got my test unit still sitting out here, but I don't know why, but I took my flash cartridge home. So I don't actually have the ability to play some preview tracks today. I wish I could. Hang on. Oh no. See, I've got the shell. See, I've been doing releases on these shells, and this is sort of one of my shells, but it's actually empty. I think this is an empty shell. Yeah, you'll see this is a empty shell. So, but I have been making Mega Drive cartridges and releasing a bunch of my, work in progress / I actually did a release as well on Mega Drive cartridge at Blip Tokyo. I will try to make that global. I think it's one of those things where I'm going to make maybe 50 of them and then say if anybody wants one, just PM me and I'll send them all in one go rather than put them on at a shop, because nobody likes to spend their days just every second day packaging something. So I might do a run. But so I have a Mega Drive cartridge that's mostly finished, and two actually. The second one is more dancey and the other one is very deep and crazy. I can't actually see the chat because sorry about this, because I'm restreaming, so I'm on a kind of a second account, but I'm going to log into the chat on the next track to have a look to see what's going on. So if you want to say hi, I will be jumping on the chat for the next track. So we have an Amiga today and a Micro Brute with a lot of delay on it. Wow, that's mostly delay. Okay, so some of you may have gone to Revision Demo Party last week. It was online, so we could all go. It was so good being able to see it. But this is a track about going to demo parties. It's called Disco Demo Party. And I don't sing on many tracks, but this has me singing on it, so be warned. I can't sing as well as Fabio can. He will sing later for you. Okay, enjoy. This is a track called Demo Disco Party. there we go. That was a track about going to demo parties. Of course, Revision demo party just happening last week. And I'm going to tell you a story. Brieface, who's in the chat, I do believe, if I do a bit of the old out tabby, there he is. We did a artwork, I believe, a Commodore 64 artwork on the Pooh Brain bus. What is the Pooh Brain bus? Well, if you start looking up demos, you will see Pooh Brain, who are a fantastic Dutch group. I think they're Dutch. Yes, we started in the Netherlands, so they must be Dutch. And they run a bus every year to Revision. And myself and Brieface jumped on the bus, and Oki and a bunch of others, and it was amazing. Everyone was on the bus with laptops, just working on stuff. And everybody had battery laptops, like the extended batteries just running power in. And we did a Commodore 64 graphics entry that was a picture of the bus that we were on, and the entire Pooh Brain crew plus all our friends just cheered when it came on the screen. And it was pretty shit. So everyone was like, why is everybody cheering for this really shit, like, multicolor C64? And it was because it was the Pooh Brain bus. And we were like so hectically like working on that on the bus, but it was so much fun. Brideface, of course, if you have not heard his music, you should go check it out. He does possibly one of the most amazing things I've ever heard in my life, which is a one-channel Game Boy track just using the wave channel, and it is the most demo scene thing that's ever been done on a Game Boy in LSDJ. Let's put it that way. It's amazing. So thank you for joining us wherever you are. I can see we've got people from all over the world. Shurabon, Starfighter, Bryfe. Oh my God, everyone's here. This is really, really hectically awesome. So thank you for coming here and being on the stream. CDK is there as well. We got some friends from Japan. We got friends from America. Oracle's here as well. This is a lovely little scrolly thing just so I can see who's watching. Thank you so much for joining us. We're here drinking beer without a care, as they say in Australia. That's a famous song from the 90s. And I'm going to play a track called Dreamtastic. This one isn't released either. It should be. This should be the next thing I release because it's been around for donkey's years. But enjoy. I'm just checking my battery, nothing dodgy. And whoever said Bitmap Brothers, you were right. That was the Track to Gods. I kind of reworked it a bit. I just had this sort of way I remembered it. And then I heard it and I was like, that's not how I remember it. And so I kind of rejigged it the way I remembered it. And that's what I ended up with. So it's got a halftime bit and There was a sort of heavy techno-y bit, but I kind of pulled that out because I was like, yeah, I'm going to play something that's a little more chill. This is called a Novatronic. It was a little bit of a almost collaboration with my friend Anova, who's an amazing artist from the States. And I was like, send me a sample. Like, I'll make a track. Just send me a sample. And he sent me this really kind of chilled out Mellotron key sound. And I was like, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I'm going to make that a track. And I made this kind of sambery kind of track. So yeah, I'm going to play that now. I should do more remixes of old Amiga stuff. I've never really thought of it. I've got a remix of Light of Day, which is the Pinball Dreams track as well, and a few others. So yeah, I'll have to get onto that. Smoke them if you got them. Thank you for the Spaceballs reference. You know, here's a random fact. At my work, which is actually where I am now, believe it or not, but in the old studio we once put Spaceballs on, and we said we're going to put it on loop until we get sick of it. And we watched it for, I think it was like slightly over 2 months on loop, consistently for 2 months. It was like, we probably watched it 300 times and still found it really funny. So there we go, Spaceballs the movie. And watch out for Spaceballs, The Hunt for More Money, because I hear it's coming soon, as they always say. Enjoy, this is a Nova track. Well, it's not a Nova track. He gave me that sample. That was a track called Future Blue, and this is DX Heaven. There was some people in the chat going, is it DX Heaven? Well, this is kind of DX Heaven, but it's a modified version. Oh God, I remember, can I play it on the keyboard still? I haven't played this for over a year. Hang on. Oh shit, what setting were you on there? Hang on. Let's get higher. Wanna take you higher, higher. Wow, it actually works. It's the same key. We can jam in that. All right, I'm gonna have a crack at jamming to it. I think I'm in a different key to what I learned it in. Problem is with this tuning knob, it goes +2 and -2, and I can never remember what I have it in when I learn the track. Then your muscle memory kicks in and you go, oh, that ain't the key I learned it, is it? All right, let's get some delay on that keyboard, and hang on, where are we? There's that one. Let's get the timing right. Should chuck it on my little close cam. There we go. Close encounters with the Yamaha. Watch out. I could probably figure it out from that. Let's just do that, hey? All right, thanks for joining us. I'm gonna just jam out on DX7 for a bit. That's one channel of the Amiga right there. This is my answer to Brightface. One channel. It's a little messy at the end there. So that's another track that's been sampled out of Nano Loop, partially out of Nano Loop, and then put back in. So those big chords were these giant sort of 4-stab chords that used every channel of a Game Boy Advance, and then sampled obviously into the the AMIGA. Interestingly, up in this cupboard I have, oh, it's going to be hard to get out, but a bunch of, great, my sound panel's now just decided it wants to fall down. It's got a bunch of samplers in it, and yeah, that one was sampled on the DSS sampler, which is a particularly fun sampler to use. So yeah, thank you for joining us. This is the Kino bit. Hey, there he is. Restream of me in my studio. I'm in Australia. It's 2:30 in the morning. I'm having a beer. It's a Friday morning. Friday morning, yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's a Friday morning. And hello to all my viewers all around the world. Thank you for joining in. You've got Brideface from Canada. We've got like all kinds of people. BitShifter was here from New York City earlier. We have a bunch of Italians. Italy is my when I was last in Italy with Fabio, we stayed up in the hills of Tuscany for a night, and it's the one place where I woke up with the birds in the morning, and I got up and I watched the sunrise over the olive fields, and I was just so relaxed. And then Nonna, I'm not sure, I just call her Nonna, but she came and got me, and she was like, "Oh, come down," and then took me round the corner to a house, and they gave me coffee, and we spoke some broken English and had a great time. And then I went back out and just sat for 5 hours looking just over the hills of Tuscany. If anyone's ever done that, you'll understand. Like, it's a beautiful place. As is Milano. Like Fabio taught me how to make pasta. Yeah, with the 333 flour, I think it is. I've been looking for it here. You can get it here. I saw it once. You've got to get the right flour. You see, in Australia we have like a sausages aisle because we cook on a barbecue a lot. In Italy they have the flour aisle. I wish we had like proper flour. It's hard to get here in Australia. But big ups to Kinobit. He took me around Italy last time I was there, and we had a wonderful time just driving around the hills. It's one of the most special times I've had in Europe. He just really was the best host. And tonight he is hosting this stream, which is great. And there's plenty more tracks. I'm just going to keep playing until Fabio kicks me off. So let's have a look. What do we want to hear? What do we want to hear? Do we want to hear something that's like more kind of chill and deep, or do we want to start getting into the more like, you know, we've got acidy stuff, or we've got horses, or we've got all kinds of things like. Any requests at all coming through? You can play with. Wow, playing exact onto Carl. So just Carl the other week I was hanging out with in Australia. He was here like a month ago in this studio playing on my Prophet, which is sitting right there. He was the second last person to play my Prophet. Horses, all right. I know. If I'm not dropping Ghostbusters, then I'm dropping horses. All right, let's do it. I've got a slightly slowed down version. I don't have the DJM 800, so I can't do all this stupid effect shit, but I'm going to play horses. This is going out to Carl on Planet Zaxxon. Oh my God, Redmond. There's so many people here tonight who are just so dear to me. Thank you. Thank you for joining. And DIY Destruction as well. Holy shit. All right, enjoy. This is that track that people call horses. No, it's not. Oh, because those are down. That's why. Let's try that again.
Stand by for action.
And there we go. That was Horses played there, straight off the AMIGA. I don't have the DJM. I've always wanted to buy a DJM 800, but the only time I had an opportunity to buy one for $600, which is like super cheap, my friend was like, it's been like in a fire where the club mostly burnt down, but the decks are okay, but it's really dodgy. You probably don't want to buy it. And I didn't buy it. And I really regret it because I would have just reflowed the board and it would have been okay. But I don't have the mythical DJM 800, but that was my jam on my cheap Yamaha mix and my lovely reloop. How are you all tonight? Let me know what you're doing. You're requesting In the Mood. Oh God, is it too early for drum and bass? Because we can do drum and bass and we can go back to acid. Is it too early for drum and bass? Starfighter Dreams, don't show me Doritos. I accidentally left a pack of Doritos at home tonight. That was my dinner. And I got here in the car and I'm like, oh, the Doritos. I left them at home. Yep, I'm sure you can all relate to that. Okay, is it too early? It's never too early for drum and bass. Never too early. It's not too early. Well, I know something that's almost drum and bass, but not quite. And you know when you love to do that thing where Bit Shifter just goes a bit red in the face? Well, here's that moment.
Look around you. Look around you. Just look around you. Have you worked out what we're looking for? Correct. The answer is...
The answer is drum and bass, and we're going into drum and bass. You requested it.
Have you worked out what we're looking for? Have you worked out what we're looking for? Look around you. Look around you. Just look around you. Have you worked out what we're looking for? Correct. The answer is water. Have you worked out what we're looking for?
As requested, it's in the mood. You got it.
2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock on the rock. Around 3 o'clock.
I hope you guys have got something that can listen to sub bass, because this is where the sub bass is at. Sine wave bass. Hello.
Two, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock on the rock. Around 3 o'clock. 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. Around 3 o'clock. 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock on the 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock on the rock. Rock, 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 rock.
Oh yeah! Are you guys feeling it? Are you feeling it? That's we've started going drum and bass. That's the problem. Once you go on drum and bass, it's like fuck, we're doing a drum and bass set. Fuck, hell yeah! All right, that was Rock Around the Clock. I actually made that like 7 years ago. I just rarely play it. We're going to keep drum and bass because people just said drum and bass, and so we're like, yeah, let's do it. Here's more drum and bass, also unreleased. Yeah, there's more. There's fucking more, alright? Alright, you guys ready for some 2-track shit? 2 tracks in Pro Tracker. It's coming. Half time too, you better believe it. That was a little bit hectic. Yeah. Cool. I left the second channel's bass off for a little while there. It was okay. I was like, oh, it's not as banging as it normally is. Oh, the little switcheroo. Yeah, that one. Yeah, but yeah, that's some serious retrig. That's true. I'm going to play a track by Zeiss because they left it on my Amiga after they played a show on my Amiga. It's called Bass Power, and I know a lot of you love it. And while I'm playing it, I'm going to get another beer because I need another beer. I think you guys need another beer, especially if you're in Italy. Buongiorno. This is for you. It's called Bass Power. Enjoy.
What is happening? What is happening? This is Fabio tuning in from Italy. Bass power happened. What? Okay. Chris, this is the voice telling you that there is no sound coming out your Amigas at the moment. I do see the channels moving, but I don't hear any music. But you're dancing, so you're hearing some music.
We don't.
Okay, we don't. I am just going to send you a text then. Okay, now I'm going to dub over the voice of Chris. So it's okay, now I am going to read the chat and figure out that there is no sound. So it was all a pre-recorded set.
Okay, hold on a sec. Oh, it's my laptop.
Okay.
That's the Black Magic sound. Are you guys back? Sorry, something happened there. Wow. Yeah, so thanks for letting me know that on the stream helpers. Turns out it was pre-recorded all along. When did the sound die? We want audio, no music. Oh no, no bass powered. So we got the start of bass power. So you guys have, oh no. So you missed, that was the moment I went to get a beer and I went for a cheeky whiz on the toilet. Just goes to show you can't take toilet breaks when you're doing a live stream. It's gonna be when it goes wrong. 3 minutes. Did you guys manage 3 minutes without Zeiss? It's because I played Zeiss. They're illegal on stream. They're only available in the Netherlands. Oh dear. About 3/4 of bass power. Okay, well we're back. Let's just check all the angles. That's got sound. That's got sound. That's got sound. Yeah, we're good. We're going through the Black Magic tonight as the sound. This machine does drop all its USB ports occasionally. It just drops them all and then doesn't return them. So I did right before lockdown. I kind of knew this laptop was being dodgy and I was like, oh my God, what happens if the laptop stops being dodgy or starts being, and I went and I got a Ryzen 9 and I got, it's the 16 core version and I got the motherboard that goes with it. And I got a, whatever the card was, the fastest fucking AMD card, but I haven't built the system yet. So next time I stream, I will have that system built and it will not drop like this. So that's what I did ahead of time because I knew this laptop, which has been dodgy as fuck, does that occasionally. It just drops all its USB and everything goes dunk and then comes back up. Da-dong, da-dong. You know the trick. So yeah, illegal bass power it is. Where do we go from here? Give me some words, peeps. Do we go real chill or do we go acid techno? That's the two choices. You got super chill or you got acid techno. Yeah, basically I'm going to just play my unreleased acid album, which is coming out. I think Shirobon said something about it. More breaks. Oh, I can do some more breaks. Yeah, more breaks and then some acid. All right, let's do more breaks than some acid. This is good. I'd love to say it's refreshing, but it's a smoky porter. And it's halfway between refreshing and just knocking me on my socks. It's hectic. It's good though. I mean, supporting lots of local breweries and ordering beers. All right. Yeah. So we want to do some more breaks. All right, let's see what we got. See what we got more in the breaks department. Let's have a look. I've got something that's kind of like, I need to jump out of that. Where was the show I played everything? Revision, I played absolutely everything. That's this show I always go to because I know everything is in that folder. Miracle Rave. All right. I'm going to do a couple of ravey tracks. Yeah, I'm going to do a hardcore track and then I'm going to go back to acid. I'm going to slow it back down. Are you guys okay with that? You guys okay with going some like fucking horses? Jesus Christ. This is why CDK, yeah. No, he could call the shots. I have this thing called the Wheel of Bangers. And I believe I'm going to maybe play it for the public soon. I've been doing it just to groups of friends. But the Wheel of Bangers, I spin it. You can see they're all crossed out here. And the Wheel of Bangers spins on my turntable. And then that chooses the track. And we definitely had horses on that very early on. Oh, and I've got the Wheel of Chillers. You can see I was getting pretty lazy by then. It's the 7-inch of Chillers. That was, a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, I'm doing streams. cTrix 64 on Twitter, I'll let you know, or on my face space. Yeah. All right. You said more breaks and then some acid. This is definitely more breaks. Oh, this track's really hectic. It's fucking hectic.
Just for my glory, I was born with a dope affliction. To write rhymes and rule the dictionary. So I'll make the whole crowd dazed. Cause I've learned that rhymes sure do pay. I'm not time or pay larceny. Cause these rhymes will work for you and me. I'm on a chill tip, cold and lyrical. And as the truth says, I believe in miracles. I'm on a chill tip, cold and lyrical.
This is a very cheeky little track. It's my retake on a Cameron Styles track, who have heard this and sent me the message, yeah, go boy. And I'm too scared to release it in case I get done for copyright, but it's kind of sanctioned in its own special way, so enjoy. It's called, well, the original's called You and I, so enjoy.
We'll take a moment in the open sky.
pretty crazy. Yeah, that was my take on You and I. Of course, the whatever it was, hardcore dance track of 2011, I'm going to say. Maybe it was 2012. But yeah, I made that for a friend of mine who, yeah, had been through some bad times, and she walked through the door of the show right when I dropped it. Yeah, and it was really fun. There was a guy called, now my brain's gone. Sorry, I can't say, but DJ who's sort of fairly well known around the world for playing hardcore, he was there as well, and he was just like in the front row, fist pumping. It was really fun. It was super fun. So I think that we're going to go for some acid stuff next. Is that kind of what people want to go through? Yeah. I'm going to play, though, a track called Ultimate to begin with. And this track's kind of special to me. It's actually a rework, remix. It was a mod file that I got when I was, I'm going to say 14. What was I doing? What was I programming at the time? I was programming Boxhead, which was my teacher, because he had a shaved head. His head looked like a box. We made a computer game called Boxhead. So that was year 9. I would have been 14 when I got this track. I can only remember because I remember what stupid platform engine I was making at the time. And yeah, this track I remixed when I was a kid, started to remix, and then I picked it up much later, probably when I was like 25 or something, and kind of reworked it once I had a bit of engineering knowledge behind me. And it's still one of those very crazy tracks. It's called Ultimate. And it's, yeah, it was originally, who was the original person? Let's have a look. It'll be in the greets. Sample. Remix for you listening. Original rave samples taken from mod Mad Style. So this was originally by a dude called Mad Style in 1991. And how a lot of these tunes used to roll is that people would just sample stuff. I think this is Utah Saints and something else. And they would just speed it up. And they would just take rave-like pads. Much, if you've seen the AMIGA sampling video I've done, it's pretty much like that. You just grab whatever samples you could and drop them together with whatever beats you could. And I pretty much used a lot of the original samples that were in this mod, but just reworked them into something that I thought was just extra hectic. Yeah, it's a lot more. It's a very different track, actually, to the original. But it's kind of fun. So the original is a Mad Style. So this is 1991, the Commodore AMIGA. So this was sampled 91, how many years ago is that? I don't want to know. 29 years ago on one of these systems. Holy fuck. And then I took it 10 years later and had a good old twiddle with it. Actually less than that, 91, 2001, yeah, so 90. So I took it 5 years later, had a twiddle. No, 3 years later had a twiddle, and then another few years after that and twiddled. It's all about the twiddling. I'm so fucking tired. It's like 4 in the morning here. How is everybody out there? It's all sensible hours out there in the world. So if you have sensible hour time, I hope you're drinking beers. Even if it's the middle of the day and you're working from home, get yourself a beer. Get yourself that cheeky beer from the fridge. Come on, it's Friday. Surely, is it? Or is it Thursday? No, we're ahead of time. It's Thursday. Thursday lunchtime somewhere. Get a beer. Enjoy. This is called Ultimate. I'm going to stop talking. Thanks, Fabio, for putting up with me.
So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. So rock with me one time. This is the ultimate, I can't go for it. Man, I can't go for it. Let's go. can't go for it. This is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, I can't go, this is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, I can't go for it. This is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, this is the ultimate, I can't go for it. Man, I can't go for it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, and this was a request from earlier. Somebody asked for Facundoed. I'm going to play Facundoed for you right now. Facundo, of course, the great chiptuner from New York City, now in New Jersey, who used to make sure he got his top off and his pants off at least once per show. I mean, if you're talking tops coming off, you know Fabio, he just can't resist it. Facundo runs in for his money, I tell ya. This is called Facundoed. It was made for Facundo's birthday in New York City, about 10 years ago. Enjoy. I didn't get to the next track in time, but the next track was going to be this. This is also a Nano Loop remix track, originally made by 3DD J3D Jules from France. Bonjour if you're watching. This is, of course, we've gone on to do many projects together. For those of you who don't know the Simba releases or the Ubel releases, we did a bunch of yeah, we're back.
Chris. 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 Okay, these are real chiptune problems. We play with real hardware. It's really nice to see him dance like this, alone. This is a really weird stream right now. There is a dude doing a voiceover on a guy dancing with no music. And the guy dancing is in Australia, and the guy speaking is in Italy. So yeah, this is an acoustic set by cTrix. This is acoustic chiptune, unplugged. Live unplugged in Melbourne.
Are we back? No, the black magic is not back. Sorry about this. There seems to be something. This is why I'm going to build a new system for next time I do this. Sorry, I actually thought this was reliable. It lasted 4 hours the last time I tested it, so how long did we not have audio for that time? Silent chiptune, Chris the Beats, the battery eater, right at the drop. Okay, so it just dropped then. Okay, let's rewind on that. This is a little cheeky project. Little cheeky project I did with Jules from France, who we've gone on to do many things, and I was going to say that we've done this little Ubel project, which is a bunch of 7-inches that's mastered and did some tweaking to them as well. They're all clear vinyl as well. Look at that. All Nano Loop. Yeah, we did 100 copies of each and they're all sold out. Sorry if anybody wants them. Oh, we should do another pressing of them. Wouldn't that be a hectic headache? I still think we should put them on a 12-inch. Make some noise if you would buy a 12-inch of crazy fun little bangers. But this was an old, early Jules track. I first heard something very similar to this at Blip Festival 2009, or was it 10? 9 maybe. Yeah, or maybe 7. I don't know. It was an early Blip Fest. And I heard what he was doing with Nano Loop, and I was like, Jules, I'm really digging what you're doing. And I sent him a PM, and he's like, oh, we should remix some things together one day. And 2 years later, he sent me some stems, and I made this track. Are we going to go from the top? Yeah. We're going to go from the top. Let's get that verb back in. Let's get those levels down and let's redo it. Let's rework it. Thank you for sticking in here. Play the AAYD. Ah. I don't have any IAYD remixes at the moment. Enjoy. I'm going to play this for now. I'm glad somebody knows what this track's called. I was like, oh God, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I think it is that version of the track. There's also a another track on that. Something about potatoes in Japanese. I'm not sure how it translates, but it was about potatoes. I know that much. Where do you guys want to go from here? Someone said acid earlier. It's all up to Kinobit if he wants me to like keep dropping bangers. I was going to check my audio's still running. My audio's still running, so people can just tell me what you want. Do you want to go... I've got a really stupid remix of Daft Punk. No one's heard this. I wrote this for a joke for a New Year's Eve party last year or 2 years ago. I played it last year. Yeah. Okay, the oldest AMIGA track you have. That's a big call. I did find it before. This is from, actually, this is probably it. This is the earliest dance track I ever put together. We already played the FOD remix. This is called Dude Called Crap Box. I don't know why I called it that, but I made this, oh my God, I'm going to sound so old. I made this in 1992. So I was listening to a lot of Technotronic and a lot of, this was the first dance track I ever made. All right, I'm playing it because, Carl, you said it. No, this is, the guitar samples one is another one. I will do the Guitar Free Picks remix next, Daft Punk remix. This is actually the first dance track I ever wrote in my life. All right, enjoy.
Now we can really get down. Now we can really get down.
love how someone's saying they've never heard that before. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a bunch of stuff you've never heard before. That's the point of tonight. This is Fabio's stream. I'm playing him all the crazy shit. So that was a Henry Home Suite kind of. Whoa, there it goes again. Also Nano Loop, early Nano Loop Advance, so Game Boy Advance Nano Loop stuff, recut, merged, and yeah, that was for a gig in Germany in 2012 or 13. 2012, I think. Yeah, it was the only gig where I love Germany because I was talking to the venue organizer about the show, and he's like, what are you going to play? And I was like, well, you know, I'll just play a bunch of like, you know, my classic Amiga stuff, and I might like go to some more dancey stuff, and then I'll go some acidy stuff. And he's like, oh, how long are you going to play for? And I was like, well, I don't know, like maybe is 2 hours okay? He's like, well, you play for however long you want. I was like, well, if I play all my tracks, I'm going to play for 4 hours. And he was like, then you should play for 4 hours. I was like, no, come on, man. He's like, no, if you can play for 4 hours and you're happy to play for 4 hours, play for 4 hours. I was like, all right. And I played this 4-hour set, and it's made me realize, like, it's different when you're on stage. Like here, I'm just in my studio and chilling out with you guys. It's a bit easier, but 4-hour set in a bunker of in Kreuzberg in the East Berlin. Yeah, it was good. It was really fun, but it was crazy. And I played that track there because I was playing with Henry Home Suite. Was Saber Pulse there? No, it was me, and it was Henry Home Suite, and it was one other artist. Real Bleep Street people. Back in the day, remember Bleep Street? Such a fun time. Okay, well, where do we go from here? I think I said I'd play the Daft Punk remix. Oh, this is so stupid. Do you guys mind if I play a really stupid remix? Yeah, this is really dumb. This is really, really dumb. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you guys. Here we go. That's a classic Australian drop. You wouldn't understand unless you live in Australia. Yeah, we could jam on this for a long time. This is basically the outro. It's techno, it's just that crazy techno vibe. I think it goes half time here. Oh no, there's more. There's more techno. Oh, we need to jam on this. I'm gonna keep jamming. Oh, wow. There we go. That was my silly Daft Punk remix, which you all got to witness there. I hope that was semi-enjoyable. There's more techno. Equivalent to finding $20 in your jeans pocket. Yeah, very true. Wow, I've managed to jump out of the Amiga program. Let me just zoom into what just happened to my screen. Let me just Alt-Tab back and I'll just go. I just accidentally brought up because in the Amiga world you can bring up like multitasking, because everything I'm doing tonight is basically using 1 or 2% of a CPU from 30 years ago. Like it's actually, the Amiga has its own audio hardware playback. So there it is. So that's in the background. So what I actually did by mistake was instead of pressing escape on the keyboard, I pressed tilde, and tilde brings up your last thing. So yeah, I could still navigate here, and I could be like, you know, not like that. I won't be. I could be copying files. Oh, why not? Because I'm on, I don't know, like ProTracker Drive. What's on ProTracker Drive? So that's my ProTracker Drive. But I can do that, and I can still have like stuff in the background running, because this uses like no CPU at all. Yeah, that's why you can run it on the Amiga 500, and it's like 4% CPU on an Amiga 500 and 2% on this. We're using no CPU at all. That's what I love about the Amiga. It has its processor dedicated to processing sound, and it does a super dirty resample, which is what we all love to hear. All right, so what are we going to do from here? Let's have a look. Come to Milan for a set at the end of quarantine. I would love to come back to Milan. It's definitely on my to-do list. Like, yeah, in fact, just generally, coming and hanging out in Italy is like is a great time for me. Like I really love the Italian culture. I love the Italian culture. It's super fun and passionate. Yeah. And Fabio is there, and he has a room that I can stay in, and yeah, it's amazing. Guitar Sample 1. Oh, bonus Amiga tutorial. Okay, well, do I have anything with Guitar Sample 1 in it? I do, but I don't know where it is on my hard drive. That's the problem. I'm having a quick look for it. No, it's going to be messy if I try to find it. No. Sorry, I know the track you mean. Oh, maybe in this drive. I know the tracks. Nah, I need to actually put an old school folder in here which has all my old high school shit in it. But I don't have that at the moment. Someone said acid earlier on. That was almost acid. And I'm going to do a bunch more acid stuff. What time is it? 4 in the morning. Oh, what have I got to do tomorrow? Got to teach a class journalism. Fuck that. This is called $0. This is a CNC Music Factory remix. Life is so go crazy. I've actually got it. Is it this one? It might be this vinyl. Is it the B-side to this? No, it's not the B-side to Gonna Make You Sweat. Sorry, but it's one of these records, CNC Music Factory records, and there was an a cappella on the 12-inch, and I took it and remixed it and turned it into an acid track. Are you people ready for acid? Is acid okay at this time of the morning? It's 4 in the morning here, so acid is perfectly acceptable, except for the fact I've finished my beer. That's not acceptable. But I'm sure in Italy it is definitely acid time. It's acid o'clock. Maybe in the States, what time are you? I'm sort of midday kind of thing, are you? I don't know. I'm pretty bad with my times. Let's do some acid. Kev says, let's do acid. Let's do it. Oh, and I've hit play and nothing's happened because all my volumes are down. 3 beers. I can't even get my mic right. This is when we need some acid. Right.
Have you seen any Martians?
They're going over to New York. Night, the sky's alive with their lights.
Have you seen any Martians?
I think they're learning how to fly.
Fly.
Yeah, fly.
Have you seen any Martians?
They're going over to New York. Night, the sky's alive with their lights. I think they're learning how to fly.
Fly.
Yeah, fly.
Have you seen any Martians?
They're going over to New York. Tonight the sky is alive with their lights. I think they're learning how to fly.
Fly.
Yeah, fly, 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 fly.
fucking trippy.
Yeah. Thanks very much for anyone who's stuck around. Sadie Disco, I don't know if you're Australian, but if you are, you do know it's 4:20 in the morning right now. 4:26 in the morning, actually. Quite a moment for it to be in the morning. Yeah, I've got to get up tomorrow morning and teach a class how to do photography with their mobile phones, because we don't have cameras that we can get to students anymore. Install Lightroom on your mobile phone and get a RAW file. Yeah, that's my tomorrow, which is why I'm happy to be here drinking now and playing you tunes. Yeah, thank you for listening. Hello to everyone in Italy who is listening to Kino Bit stream, and also my friends in America and the UK and elsewhere in Europe, and a few in Australia still. It's wonderful that you're still listening. I'm going to play maybe one or two more. Like, I really do have to go home at some point. But I've got to let this beer go down too. So I don't even know what this track is. It's called Untitled. I'm just going to hit play on it. I've had 4 beers. I can hit play on a track called Untitled, can't I? Surely. We'll find out what it is in just a moment. God, hope it's not crap. I think it's a demo track. Here we go. We'll find out. All right, and that was obviously designed to feed back into another track. I'm going to play another track that I never play anyone ever. It's called Dig Down Deeper.
dig down deep into its innards, dig deep into its innards, deep into its innards, dig down deep into its innards, and experimental techniques in music. Experimental techniques in techniques in music. AMIGA has been designed to work. And experimental techniques in music.
All right, I think this might have to be the last track. It's like almost 5 in the morning here. Oh, I hope you guys don't mind a little bit of crazy psytrancey deviation from reality. Yeah, I love this stuff. This is what I grew up in. I heard this stuff in the forest when I was like, yeah. And I was listening to metal at the same time, so this is kind of a combination. It's, yeah, I'm just gonna hit stop for a sec. This is a track by a band called Camelot. And Camelot make very epic metal. And I took their, they had a live concert that they did, Camelot Live at something or other, and somewhere in Finland, I think. And they did this amazing drop where the lead singer just like lets rip with this vocal where the keyboard player, I forget her name, but she's incredible playing these amazing chords, and they just do this amazing a cappella section, and I sampled that and turned it into a psytrance track, because that for me is when I'm in the forest and I'm listening to like crazy psytrance stuff bouncing off the trees. I also kind of sometimes have these vocals from metal tracks in my head at the same time, and they marry up in my head. And this was me using 369K of AMIGA RAM. Which isn't that much. Like they're like 8 kilohertz samples. They're pretty low res, but this is yeah, this is kind of fun. This is Camelot versus psytrance. Yeah, let's do it.
Let the bass be louder.
That's a banger. Yeah. I don't have much more to say about that. Made that about 12 years ago. It's using just the Commodore Amiga. Nothing else tonight has been played other than the Amiga. It's all 4-channel mods. They sound pretty much the same. I've got a few effects on things, but yeah, that's the sound of the Commodore Amiga. That is the track that you could have made in 1985 when the original Amiga 1000 came out, if you had the idea. If you had that idea to make that track and you maybe had some crazy vocals, you had some pretty good metal bands back, you know, in the early 80s. You could have definitely sampled some crazy metal and put that track together. I mean, it's all just like 4-channel mods. That's all it is. That's all it is. You just got to swap between lots of samples very quickly and make sure you don't cut your kick drums off. Because if you cut your kick drums off, you lose your banger factor. And you never want to lose your banger factor. So there we go. I think that's basically it for tonight. I mean, it is 4:46 in the morning. I've been going since 1. I can't even do the maths to figure that out. It's almost 4 hours. It's like 3.5 hours. Yeah. So I would like to thank Kino Bish Bosh for having me on the show. And I'd like to thank everybody from everywhere for tuning in, whether you're from Europe, whether you're from the States. And, you know, we're all in similar sort of bemusing situations. You know, I'm kind of locked in this space. Well, I'm the only person in this space. This is like my studio. It's a separate place to home. So I'm about to go home now and risk being fined $1,000 for driving my car without a reason. But that's all right. You know, I'll risk it for you guys. Yeah, I just hope that everyone's making the most out of this. I'm going to be doing various live streams. I've got so many projects I need to work on. I've got one of these Color Maximite kits. It's like a little basic computer, pick controller computer I want to build, and I'm going to live stream part of that. And I've also got, this other one here. Got the Gigatron kit, for those of you who have played around. I got this, I was in the first 50 people who bought this. But it's a TTL computer. It's super fun, and I've also got a EEPROM writer. I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff, and I've got like here we go. Here's all my cheat sheets. It's going to be fun. So I'm going to go through all the chips that are inside it, and how all the chips work, and how you address RAM, and how it all works, and all the loops inside it. It's really fun to understand how computers work, and this is a really good kit for that. So at some point I might stream that, building that and explaining buses, address buses, and data buses, and control registers, and the APU versus the the adder, and this basically building a set of commands that can control a computer from scratch, which is what that kit's all about. Very clever RISC system. But anyway, that's enough nerdy stuff from me. Yeah, I can't thank Kinobit enough. Well, I wore his t-shirt. That's a thank you, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, so thanks for listening in, and it was great seeing you on the stream. So yeah, let's all hang out again in the real world at some point. Italy, I will be back. The States, I've cancelled the tour in June. Like, you know, it's going to be a while before it all gets under control. So that's fine. I'll come back in 2021 or 2022. 2022, isn't that a good sounding year? I thought 2020 was the good sounding year, but 2022, that's the year. That is the year, isn't it? It is. All right, that's me for tonight. Kinobit, I'm handing you over now, so please take control of the stream.
Thank you, Chris.
Love you all.
Ciao, ciao. Bye, bye. Okay. Whoa. What the hell? I asked Chris to do this set, and I was like, okay, you're maybe going to play at 5 p.m, so it's your 1 a.m, and you will maybe play for 1 hour, it's fine. And I was expecting him to play for 1 hour, but it did almost 4. It's right now it's 3 hours, 45 minutes, 29 seconds of stream, most of which was Chris playing all the way from Melbourne. I am so humbled by this, because it's such a great honor to have had him here on stream, all the way from Australia, taking all of that bunch of his time to make us dance, and that you all showed up from all over the world. This was very emotional to me, because I really miss chiptune shows, and tonight in the chat there were most of the friends I get to see at these very, very special, shitty, small events that we love so much. So this was chiptune to me tonight. I am so happy to have organized all of this. I am so grateful for Chris for taking the time and for all of his amazing music. And yeah, next week at the same time, well, a few hours later, we will have Shirobon all the way from UK, and the last one in the festival will be Chipzel. And after that, I swear I start organizing it all over again to start as soon as possible. So thank you so much.